Hey, ladies. How you doing today?
Thank you.
My one wish can be to keep you safe. Girl, I just know that my love not shape. By your side, girl, yes, I want to watch it. Hey, don't really care what people say. Don't really care what he will say. Don't really care what she will say. Girl, me and you will always be. Girl, me want to be with you night or day. In a sun, in a snow, in a
Got tequila, hun? Come on, it's Patron.
Sure, thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So you're ride sharing.
Yeah, I don't even own a car.
Did you know those companies are destroying the middle class while the owners line their pockets with millions of dollars?
No, I just thought it was a convenient way to get around town.
Yeah, for you, but it's not so convenient if you're a driver trying to make a living wage. You know what? Cancel the ride. I'll take you home.
No, thanks.
Of course. These fucking ride shares are the blight of humanity.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Hey, I just bought you a $20 drink. Why don't you sit down and talk to me for 5 minutes?
Hey, Jeff, leave her alone.
You heard the lady? Fucking bitch.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, babe.
Where did you find such a loser?
Such a dick.
Hey man, your picture was of a girl. Guess you thought by having a picture of a hot chick you'd get picked up faster, huh? Yeah, you're probably right, but I'm still giving you bad feedback. How do you like that, asshole? Fucking thumbs down for your lying ass.
Thanks for the ride. Bye.
Ooh.
So does this outfit radiate confident leader?
Well, if you have to ask, probably not.
I know, right? Too much gray.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
Can I go?
No one told you you could talk, slave. And no, you can't go.
Sorry, mistress.
Give me like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Can you at least untie me?
A few hours.
So what the fuck is this shindig tonight? It's a pre-IPO party for my overachieving brother's company.
Oh, fuck. A night with stuffy white people.
Probably.
And you're dragging me along because...
Because my father invited every rich person he knows, and we need an investor for Rock and Ride, like yesterday.
So I gotta be nice, too?
We all do. We need to go there and see if anyone's interested, collect cards, names. Then I'll follow up with a formal pitch next week.
Hey, do you remember me?
I'm not sure.
Billy Smith. We went to high school together.
Oh, yeah,
Remember? We were in Miss Dahlia's biology class. We were lab partners.
of course. What have you been up to?
Not much.
I heard you went into the Army.
Air Force. God, it fucking sucked. One motherfucker fucking me over after another motherfucker fucks me over. First, I was driving this cab for a while. I was picking people up from the Beverly Hilton. I was just taking them to the same places over and over again, back and forth. You know, my life was just like, just going in circles.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So it's not your fault or anything.
Good.
You know, I just have to thank you for starting this company. It really has turned my life around so much.
Well, you're welcome.
It's not like I'm stalking or anything. I'm just following you on Twitter.
Good. Because I was a little scared for a second.
Thanks.
Bad traffic?
Hey, Dad.
We'll call you over when we need you.
Okay. Nice to see you too, Mr. Altamari.
I want you to meet Todd Woodbridge and James Flayhaven, two heavy hitters with billions to invest. Be careful what you say to Flayhaven. He's invested heavily in the tech taxicab industry.
All giving me a bridged pitch?
Okay, come on. Todd.
Hey.
James. I want you to meet my daughter, Julia.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
I hear you might be looking for some additional seed investors in your company.
Well, yes, we are, but we're a little concerned about your investment in TaxiQuick.com.
You've already done some due diligence. I'm impressed.
We're good that way.
I don't know which way this thing is going to break. Ride sharing might ultimately win out. But then again, the taxi industry is adjusting and winning back a few markets. I just want to make sure I'm on the winning side no matter what side wins.
Okay, but how can we be sure?
Take a meeting with me. I'll sign any NDA you want and bring my checkbook. I'm prepared to give you a full round of funding.
Well, that's a very generous offer, James. Isn't it, Julia?
Almost too good to be true.
I'll have my assistant ring you tomorrow to set something up.
That'd be great. The rideshare industry is expected to grow over 400 million in the next...
There's no need for your pitch. I understand the market. I want to get to know you better. I invest in people, not companies.
And this is our CTO, Lorraine Barber.
Hello.
And this is our art director, Naomi McGinney.
What up, peeps?
Isn't she delightful?
Julia. So I've got one meeting set up. How you doing?
Well, we're getting a lot of interest.
Of course you are. You've built a fantastic company. Are you ready?
I guess.
Oh, come on. Dad's been grooming you for this IPO since you were 3.
Yeah. I think he's more interested in it than I am.
Get on here.
He just gave me a dirty look. Well, gotta get back to smoozing. Ciao. There we go.
Waiter. No more for him.
Of course, ma'am.
Why don't you just go work for your brother? Get in now, and you'll make millions in a few months when they get their IPO.
My company is going to do very well. Thank you.
Of course, I didn't mean it wasn't. It's just, his is a sure thing.
I didn't empty my Rolodex on this party so you could talk to each other. Go, mingle, meet another investor.
Yes, Dad.
Oh, hey, Julia. You have time for a little due diligence?
Sure. What would you like to know?
Are you married?
No.
Boyfriend?
I'm a little too busy for a serious relationship now.
So you're open for a casual relationship?
No, I don't have time for that either.
How old were you when you had your first sexual experience?
That's relevant how?
I'm just trying to get to know you better.
Well, I'm not going to answer that. Any more questions?
Clean shaven, landing strip, or full on bush?
Really? That's the question you want to ask me? Not where did I grow up, or where did I go to college, or what challenges I think the business faces?
You grew up in upstate New York. You went to Stanford. Right now, a lack of capital is your biggest challenge. A problem I can help you with.
Oh, congratulations. You've done your due diligence.
Some of it, but I'd like to do a little more.
No, thank you.
Do you know the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is? Successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people simply aren't. Are you willing to work with a real son of a bitch to save your company?
Oh! Julia! Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what got into her.
Oh, luckily I cryogenically froze several billion of my sperm.
What the hell happened there?
That creep sexually harassed me.
He was probably just trying to get to know you a little bit.
He asked me how I shave my pubic hair.
Julia! Hey.
You okay? We shouldn't have gone. It was my brother's party. Just one more thing for my dad to criticize about me.
Dad's wrong on this. Okay, the guy was a creep. And you did the right thing.
I know. Just wish they'd shut the fuck up about my perfect little brother and how fantastic his company is, you know?
Yeah. He sucks. Julia? I think you better come take a look at this.
What the fuck?
That can't be real.
Well, we're gonna find out. What is her number?
Here.
Voicemail. Hi, Samantha. This is Julia Altamari calling from Rock and Ride. We just saw your feedback from last night, and we want to talk to you about it. With allegations this serious, we're going to have to involve the police. Call me back as soon as possible. I'm calling you from my cell phone. Please call me back on this number. Thanks. Where was she dropped off?
Woodland Hills, about 10 miles from here.
Are we gonna call the police? We have to make sure it's not a joke. Hold the driver so he can't pick up anyone else.
Got it.
I'm going over there.
You're doing what?
Samantha? Are you here? Call 911. Call 911. Samantha! It's Julia Altamari from Rock and Ride. Are you here?
I think we should wait for the police.
She might need our help.
I think we should get the hell out of here and wait for the police.
Samantha, are you here?
Well?
Well, she didn't post the feedback when she was tied up.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Obviously, the killer wanted her to be found.
But why?
Well, that's what we have to figure out.
Man, wonder how a small startup can afford a place like this.
Actually, it's my house. I'm letting Rock and Ride use it as their headquarters until they can move into a proper office.
And you are?
I'm Reginald Altamari. I'm chairman of the board.
That's a pleasure.
And you're Julia Altamari's father, right?
That's right.
Figures. No way a bunch of co-eds could afford a place like this.
You bring in sexy back.
No. Is Julia here?
We found the driver in a dumpster about a mile from the club.
What were you able to find out about the driver?
Well, what I've
Hold on a second. Should our lawyers be here?
I don't think that's necessary.
Look, something like this could sink our business. So it has to be handled carefully. I don't want this leaking out to the media.
We're not in the habit of leaking information.
Yeah, right. Cops never leak information.
But 2 people are dead. They're gone. They're not coming back. And your app was used to kill them.
You don't know that.
We all want the same thing, pal.
Do we?
Look, stop, everyone. These 2 people deserve all of our best efforts to get this guy. We're happy to share any information we have.
Thank you.
Now, what do you have on the driver?
Nothing unusual. He's done over 300 rides, and his feedback was all pretty good. He's picked up 14 people from that club in the last 2 weeks.
All right, well, you guys know your systems better than anybody else, so why don't you keep thinking about the problem and see if you can come at it from a different angle.
And no matter how trivial you think it might be, you let us know immediately if you know anything, okay?
Of course.
This thing could not only sink our business, it could sink the entire industry. You've got to do everything you can to help the police catch this son of a bitch quickly. But also, keep it as private as possible.
We will.
If it's just one murder, we could position it as an anomaly. But if it's a string of murders, there's no way to spin that. People would be too scared to take even one of our rides.
Believe me, I know.
I'm giving you just enough money to get through another month.
And then what?
I'm gonna need you to call James Flayhaven back and apologize.
Apologize for being sexually harassed?
He's the only person that showed even a remote interest in investing in your company.
Well, I don't want to call him.
Julia, I invested in your company because you told me that you would do whatever it takes to make this thing work. Well, now is the time to do whatever it takes.
Well, I think it's time to pivot the company.
Pivot? To what?
What about a rideshare for women only? Women passengers, women drivers, no men.
How many of our rides are only women?
About 10%.
So, you literally want to cut our sales by 90%? Come on, you're smarter than this.
Women would feel safe. We could cut into the bigger companies' market shares and stand out.
Nobody is going to invest in that. Look, your business needs a market cap of at least $1 billion, not 10% of $1 billion.
Well, would you consider...
I'm going to need you to call James.
I'm not going to call him.
Fine. Okay. You're the CEO. But you're gonna have to go back in there and fire your friends. Because if you are not committed to making this company a success, then I am not committed to throwing any more money at it.
Well, I am going to explore other options. And if nothing pans out in a month, then I'll call him.
Well, I'm glad to see you got your head screwed back on.
Say, are you one of the head honchos at Rock and Ride?
I'm on the board, if that's what you mean.
That's exactly what I mean. You know, I think it's fantastic what you're doing. Creating millions of jobs with scheduling flexibility, all while bringing the consumer an amazing product.
Maybe we should hire you as a pitch man.
Well, I'm absolutely available.
I'll get it. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Who was it?
Nobody was there.
Oh shit. There's someone in the backyard.
What are you doing?
Wow. Where did you get that?
I keep it under the table in case of emergencies.
Good thinking.
Hey, motherfucker! I got a big-ass machete here with your name on it!
Whoa! Oh, fuck. Really?
Do you know him?
Unfortunately. What the hell are you doing creeping around our backyard?
I rang the bell. No one answered.
Hey, fuckwad. You know, you're allowed to kill someone who trespasses.
Maybe in 1876 Texas, but not in modern-day California.
What do you want?
I'm writing a Fair and Balanced article about Rock and Ride.
Oh, of course you are.
I was hoping I can get an interview with you.
Absolutely not.
I got a tip one of your drivers killed a girl.
Who told you that?
I can't reveal my source, but it's true. Isn't it?
Look, don't fuck with me again. This company has legs, and I don't want you ruining it.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Rohan Patel, publisher of ShittyStartup.com. Nice to meet you.
He also single-handedly fucked Julia's other startups.
Yeah, we had a thing in college. I thought it was so sweet that he was putting his number into my contacts. But then when I called the next day, it was an abortion clinic.
What a dick!
Hey, that wasn't my best moment. Did I ever apologize for that?
No.
Hey, if you change your mind about the interview, you know where to find me.
Thank you for sitting in the front seat. It's about damn time someone sat up here with me. Most of the time, people just hop in the back and ignore me. You sure this is a shortcut?
Have we really done everything we can to protect our customers?
I mean, could always do more.
You know, my dad kept telling us to grow quickly. But maybe that was a mistake. Maybe we should grow slow. Maybe our protocol isn't good enough.
I mean, what could we have done? You know, some psychopath picks up a driver, kills him, gets a rider.
Let's try to solve this thing.
Okay.
How do you think Rohan found out about the murder?
I don't know.
I don't think the police told him after the talk we had.
Me neither.
And none of us would have told him?
Absolutely not.
So the only person that could know about the murder would be the killer.
Yeah. But why would he tell Rohan?
To get press for the murder.
Okay. Why?
Maybe to destroy our company.
Again, why?
The killer must have visited the club, right?
Maybe.
To get familiar with the location. To plan the murder.
Okay.
Maybe he just made that call to see how everything would play out. How many people have been picked up from that club recently?
At least half a dozen, almost every day.
Holy fuck.
What?
Print that out for me.
What? What is it?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah. No, I've got some leads for the police. No, I'm walking it over there myself. Okay, bye.
You really think it's a good idea to take one of our own rides?
I'm the fucking CEO. If I'm not gonna use my service, how do I expect anybody else to?
You're not creeped out at all?
Of course not, even if there is a serial killer out there using our app. What are the odds of him picking us up?
So, what you got?
These 3 men were picked up by one of our drivers from the same club numerous times in the last month.
Really?
I don't recognize him, but he's been picked up 9 times in the last month.
We'll talk to this guy ASAP.
I went to high school with him. He took us to a party on Friday.
That's one hell of a coincidence.
Yeah, and I caught this one creeping around my backyard tonight.
Rohan Patel. What did he want?
He said he couldn't reveal his source, but he knew about the murder.
Why do you have pictures of the 2 of them, but not this Rohan Patel guy?
Well, we only have pictures of our drivers, and the first 2 have driven for us, whereas Rohan's only been a passenger.
It's really good work. We will follow up on this.
Thanks for a great date night.
You're welcome. It's not over yet.
I like the sound of that.
Stop. It's gonna kick us out.
It'll be the highlight of his week. Yo, driver. Aren't you supposed to give us some free water and gum?
Yeah, I go to that club all the time. They let babes in for free, so it's always packed with hotties.
You recognize her?
Nope, never seen her.
Really? Take a closer look.
Oh, yeah. Her. I met her Saturday.
You mean Sunday?
Could have been.
This picture was taken on Sunday.
Whatever, I talked to her for like 5 seconds. She was a bitch.
What did you do after she left?
I went home, I went to bed.
Can anyone verify that?
Whoa. If this girl's missing, I don't have anything to do with it.
Can anybody corroborate your whereabouts on Sunday night around midnight?
I don't know, maybe. I went home, I went to bed. I live alone. I didn't talk to anybody. Maybe somebody saw me.
So she's the girl who got killed.
We're the ones asking the questions, pal.
Who told you about the girl?
I won't tell you the source even if I knew, but I don't. I got an anonymous call saying that Rock and Ride driver killed a girl. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Why were you at the club on Sunday night?
So she was there, wasn't she?
We're the ones asking the questions, asshole.
Why were you at the club?
Same tipster called me. He said he was going to be there, but he never showed up.
Hey, how are you this evening?
I don't know her.
Have you ever seen her before?
No.
Why were you at the club on Sunday night?
I was just hanging out.
You go there often?
I've been there a few times.
We need you to hang in town until further notice.
Okay.
Hey, what up, slut?
What the fuck are you doing out here?
I heard there was another murder last night.
There was not.
My source tells me there was.
Do you realize that the only person that could tell you that information is the murderer?
Or the police?
They have no need to feed information to a shitty tech blogger.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Have you considered why this murderer wants to give you all this information?
Maybe because he's a fan of great journalism.
Oh, so your source is a man.
I didn't say that.
Well, he knew we had history, and he knew you'd take the bait. He wants you to write this story, and you are being played like a fiddle. And if the police don't catch this guy, sooner or later, he'll have no use for you either. You will be a loose end that needs to be tied up.
You're not going to scare me.
If you're not scared, then you're the murderer. There's been more murders.
What?
A driver was killed, and then the killer picked up 3 rides and killed them all.
Let me see what I can find out. What was the name of the driver?
Michelle Lindholm. I gotta talk to my dad.
What are you looking for? I'm gonna cross-reference the first list of suspects from the club with anyone who's gotten a ride from one of these new locations. Smart. Oh, shit.
That's the guy who drove us to the party the other day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he driving anyone now?
Yes. Oh my god, he's got Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Billy, I am so glad to see that you're my driver.
Why's that?
It's a long story. I forgot something. I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, that sometimes gets stuck. Wait, you're gonna break it. You have to...
Get away from her, motherfucker!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
check that out.
Right.
Bingo.
Ladies, we searched his apartment. We found the driver's licenses of the victims.
But he didn't seem like the type.
No. They never do. But he fit the profile to a T.
He's a loner, high IQ, and socially awkward. He was dishonorably discharged from the Marines for allegedly raping a girl. Textbook sociopath.
Turn the app off. I don't want any more rides until we figure this out.
It's probably a good idea.
I'll do it right now.
And ladies, we're gonna have a police officer here 24/7 to look after you until this blows over, okay?
Thank you.
I miss you too, baby, but Mommy's gonna have to tuck you in tonight, okay? And
I have to go. I'll call you back.
Would you like to make a statement about the murders?
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Not at this time.
How many murders have there been?
How did you know about the murders?
Rohan published the scoop this morning.
God damn it. My dad is gonna be so pissed.
Bring the reporters up to the courtyard.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have to go out there and make a statement.
What am I gonna say?
You make yourself the victim. You tell him that this guy harassed you in high school and that he's a deranged lunatic. And you make it clear that we're not liable for any of this. Hey, Julia, I'm talking to you.
I don't even know if Billy did it.
Well, the police think he's guilty, and so do we, okay?
Well, I don't know.
Listen to me. The only chance that this app stands of surviving is if you make it clear that this lunatic was an aberration. And this whole thing, it has nothing to do with any of our policies or procedures. Julia, you have a fiduciary duty to your investors. Do not get all emotional on me.
As you know, there have been several murders in the past few days. The police have a suspect and are confident that they'll catch him very soon. This is someone that I went to high school with who apparently was obsessed with me. He was a deranged lunatic with some sort of mental illness. We're working with the police and doing everything we can to help catch him. But as an added precaution, we've taken the app offline until the killer's caught.
When was the last time you had sex with the rideshare killer?
I was never intimate with him. I knew him in high school. We never dated.
Could I have a word with you privately?
Actually, I was just leaving.
You did a good job tonight, Slave.
So, I was thinking maybe we could do like dinner and maybe a movie or something?
No.
Okay, but why?
You're not my boyfriend. Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Hey, ma'am, did you call for a ride? Come on, sweet lips. I don't have all day to watch you suck face.
When can I see you again?
When I ask you out.
No, okay, that doesn't work for me anymore.
Okay. You can call me and ask me out. But we're not going on no date.
No, that is not what I meant.
So I noticed we're going to that rock and ride share house. You work for them?
I'm their creative director.
Yeah, you know, I used to drive for that app till they shut it down temporarily. A little warning would have been nice.
Okay, sorry.
Is it too forward of me to ask what your relationship status is?
Well, that kid back there isn't my boyfriend, if that's what you're asking.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
How old are you?
29.
Yeah. Right. It's cool. I'm 29 too.
With the recent revelation that a serial killer has murdered both riders and drivers at the ride-sharing company Rock and Ride, the entire sector has taken a hit. All major ride companies' stocks have plummeted, resulting in nearly a 75% loss of value in the last few hours of trading. I'm Erin Rogers, and this is Channel.
Do you really think Billy is the killer?
You don't?
No. I mean, Billy's weird, but he wasn't a killer.
I mean, why would he have been in both locations where people got killed?
Maybe he was lured. I mean, the killer got Rohan to the first location.
What about Rohan?
Rohan is a son of a bitch. But could he really be the killer? Can you email me everything we have on Billy? His resume, his application, his feedback, his driver logs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see everything we have on him.
Sure.
Now I'm going to take a couple Ambien because I haven't slept in days.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
help you, sir?
I need a girl. Someone new?
Yes, sir. I have Sarah, but she's $800 an hour.
Does she like to be slapped around a little bit?
Yes, sir. She does.
All right, send her over.
What's your emergency?
There's a fucking serial killer in my house.
Is he armed, sir?
I don't know, probably.
Please, stay calm, sir.
Please send somebody.
Yes, sir. They are on their way. Please stay on the line with me. Sir, are you still there?
Not for long.
So this is your place, huh?
Yep, this is it.
I like it. It's very bohemian.
I know, right? It's kind of silly.
No, I like it. It adds to the fantasy.
I'm a top. I like to be in charge.
I bet you do.
Excuse me, but I like to be on top.
So do I. You okay?
Jesus, what the fuck?
Sorry, was that too much?
Yeah. Maybe a little.
Sorry. Domination is sort of my thing.
Thanks for the warning.
Hey, where you going?
Chill, dude. I gotta use the bathroom.
Give me like 5 or 10 minutes, I'm good to go again. They don't call me the machine for nothing.
Are you gonna let me choke you?
Absolutely.
Stay right there.
I know, baby. This is the last night. I'll tuck you in tomorrow night, I promise. I'll call you back.
What the?
Julia? You awake? Officer? Hello? Officer? Hello? Is someone there? Oh! Julia! The killer's in the fucking garden!
Hey.
Huh?
You hear something?
Huh? What?
Why are you still here? Go home.
I thought we could buy you breakfast.
No thanks. Go, please. Don't make this awkward.
All right. I'm out of here, sweet lips. All right, I'm going. Jesus. What the fuck?
go home. Who the fuck?
Lorraine? Oh, shit. Lorraine, did you see this? Lorraine! Lorraine! Oh, God. I know who you are! Billy drove for Taxi Quick, the company you heavily invested in. I know it's you, James. I called the police and they're gonna be here in a minute.
No, you didn't. Your phone is in your bedroom.
I used Lorraine's phone.
I have her phone. When I was doing my due diligence for Taxi Quick, I took a bunch of rides. One of the first drivers I got was Billy. I can tell he was trouble. He had problems everywhere he went. So when he told me he knew you in high school, it all fell into place. I can tell he was still in love with you.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. When I told him I was interested in investing in you and suggested he'd go work for Rock and Ride to give me information about the company, he jumped at the chance. Then it was just a matter of pointing the evidence towards him. He was the perfect patsy.
Why? Why do you want to destroy me?
Oh, stop it. It's not about you and your silly little company. It's about the entire industry. People will be afraid to drive or take a ride. Hell, after tonight, people won't even want to work for a rideshare company. And the cab industry will reap the rewards.
You're not going to be able to frame Billy for this tonight.
I have him tied up outside. Once I kill you, I will mortally wound him and release him into the neighborhood. His body will be found blocks from here, with your DNA all over him.
You're not going to get away with this.
I've gotten away with more.
Julia, are you out here?
Dad, run!
James, but James!
I like a feisty girl. I'm glad I saved you for last. You're just a little girl. You can't hurt me with that. You don't even know how.
Dad, are you okay?
I'm sorry. You were right. I'm never gonna doubt you again.
Are you looking for a safe rideshare? I'm Julia Altamari, CEO of a brand new ride-sharing app created by women for women. The drivers and the passengers are all women.
Oh, sorry. No boys allowed. Ever. I mean, like, never, ever. Good day.
Sorry. So, if you're alone or with your girlfriends, try us out. It's called W Ride. Download the app today.